said I'm ready for greatness. I 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 said I'm ready for greatness.
All right, team, welcome back to the Big Will Breakdown. All right, man. It's been a minute, and I know everybody's like, what the hell? Where you been, man? I took a little hiatus, but not because I didn't care, but because I was really in the thick of it. I took that gut punch. I had another big gut punch. I've been talking about that since the beginning of this podcast, so life was lifing. And sometimes when you're in it, you don't need to talk, to be perfectly honest. Sometimes you just need to sit still, listen, build, and survive. So today, I'm back because I want to give you something you can use. Because right now we're living in some wild times. This world just feels like it's moving faster than your nervous system can keep up with. The people are angry. Everybody's looking for a quick fix. And the truth is, the world is moving faster than your quick fix. So today's topic is very real. It's not a theory, and it's not guru talk. Reinventing yourself in 70 days from fired to CEO. And now I know you're rolling your eyes, but let me tell you what this is not meant to be. This is not a flex episode. This is not a look at me episode. And this is definitely not a buy my course situation at all. And I'm not telling you about becoming rich in 70 days. I'm not talking about manifesting from a couch. I'm talking about identity. I'm talking about what happens when the rug gets pulled out from under you and you have to decide right now whether you're going to disappear or reintroduce yourself to your own life. Now, let me give you something, and these are some facts. Something like this really took me out on September 30th of this year. I was working in corporate America. I had moved up into leadership. I had a reputation for being fair, organized, and human. Then the magic word comes, budget cuts. No real explanation. No real conversation, just you're done. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was scared shitless. I'm 59 years old. I got physical stuff I deal with. And the first thought that hit me was nobody's hiring a 59-year-old with limitations. Now that's not weakness. That's reality talking when fear gets the mic. Now, let me say this out loud because somebody needs to hear it. In the first couple of weeks, I didn't reinvent anything. I spiraled big time. I had a small severance, and instead of being strategic, I was ordering DoorDash 2-3 times a day, eating nonsense just to feel something. I was gaining weight. My sleep was off. My confidence was shot. I was applying for jobs, getting interviews, but hearing, "You're perfect for this," and then silence. That completely messes with your head. And if you're in that space right now, there's nothing wrong with you. Believe that. You're not broken. You're human under pressure. But then at some point, something old kicked in. A rule I learned a long time ago, and I've said it on this podcast. Control what you can control and leave the rest alone. My body wasn't cooperating, but my mind still worked. So I built a little command center on my couch, laptop, extra screen, and I started creating, not with a plan, but with curiosity. not to be famous, and most definitely not to go viral, just to stay alive mentally. Now, here's the part that surprised me. Being fired didn't make me someone new. It introduced me to who I was already. I mean, before corporate America, I was a professional musician for decades, a band leader, a business owner, someone who fired people, hired people, managed money, solved problems. I had leadership skills long before a job title confirmed them. I just forgot because stability can make you forget who you are. But creation woke that back up. So I started writing, making visual stories, making music. What used to require studios, budgets, and permission, I could do it now with what was literally in my lap or in my hand. And here's the key. I didn't have to wait until I felt confident. I worked up confidence and I worked it until it caught up with me. One idea led to another. One experiment led to a system. And without realizing it at first, I wasn't just making content. I was building infrastructure, a studio, an ecosystem, a workflow. And that became 5 Ethos Studios. Not because I planned it, but because the work demanded a container. Now here's the biggest mental shift and switch I had to make. An employee waits to be chosen. An owner chooses themselves. Now that doesn't mean arrogance. It means responsibility. I stopped asking, will they let me? And I start asking, does this make sense to build? And so that's when things started to stabilize for me. I didn't expect to be taken seriously. I work very closely with AI, and AI scares people. Hell, reinvention scares people. Older folks starting something new scares people. But seriousness doesn't come from asking for permission. It comes from execution. So if you're listening to this in your car or late at night or early in the morning before the world wakes up, listen to me clearly. You are not late, you are not irrelevant, and you're not alone. Reinvention isn't loud, it's quiet, it's daily, and most of the time nobody's clapping while you're doing it. But in 70 days, I remember who the hell that I am. And if you're in the middle of your own 70 days right now, keep going. You're not running from something, you're running towards clarity. All right, before I get out of here, I want to give a big shout out. Hey, Big Will Breakdown is officially worldwide now. I want to shout out to Australia. Yes. Even if it's only one person, hey, that still counts. So thank you, Adelaide, Australia. We see you. Thank you for listening to us. Lay it down, tunnel vision, I don't see the hate. Clocking every hour, yeah, I'm building my pay. Took me some L's, paid the cost, but never broke. Pressure make the diamonds, now I'm speaking in smoke. Age ain't a limit, it's a badge upon my chest. I'm still out running young bucks till my last breath. Legacy emotion, you can see it in my steps. Heart of a lion, and you better show respect.
I said I'm ready for greatness. 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 I said I'm ready for
The Big Will Breakdown is written and hosted by William Big Will Elijah. This episode is a 5 Ethos Studios production, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. If this episode gave you something to carry forward, turn on notifications and follow the show. New episodes are available on all major podcast platforms.